All right, so let's get into the day game stuff. So why day game? There's a few different reasons why I really enjoy day game. One is that I think it's very sort of practical in that to go out, you got to invest, you know, you got to get your money together, maybe get bottle service in certain cities like this. You got to call up all your buddies and like organize it, you know, and then you commit as well to like the whole night out, possibly being hungover the next day, getting up late, et cetera, right? Day game if you learn it, you can just do it on the fly, you know? I mean, yeah, you can go out and practice it for like 4 hours on a weekend or whatever, but you can also just do it on your lunch break, you know? It's convenient. I find the quality of conversation and the quality of women you meet can be incredible. To be honest with you guys, and this is going to be different for different instructors, you know, the guys who do less day game and do more night game will have met probably their best women from nightclubs. But for me personally, I've only ever met one woman that I really loved from a nightclub. You know, tons of one-night stands and stuff, but like in terms of a relationship, someone I fell in love with, there was one guy. Actually, funnily enough, it was in Vegas at 6 a.m. at Dre's, which is fucked up, I know, but she ended up being amazing. And the other sort of three or four women that I've really loved in my life all came from day game. So there's a quality there. Third thing, I think in a way, it's kind of easy. Let me just get a quick show of hands. Who's done some day game approaches before? Hands up. Okay, who's done more than 50 day game approaches? Hands up. Okay, all right, so a reasonable bit of experience in the room. So I don't know if like the guys who've done a lot of approaches have found this, but sometimes you'll meet some like ridiculously hot gal, you know, maybe she's a model or a stripper or something, or she's just, you know, really beautiful, and you go up to her and she's so pleased you came up to her. She's like, oh my God. And then you're like thinking, shit, if I met you in a club, I'd have to like fight off the 10 guys like going up to you, you know, future Vassetti would be there, like getting in as well. You'd be like, but in day game, it's easy, you know? And I put up there the ultimate goal for, like the ultimate goal I see this as having is about having the freedom to see, so if you see someone you like, going up and doing it. You know, I think of day game as anything outside of a bar or club. All right, so I'm gonna cover 2 basic things today. We're gonna go over, first of all, how to do an approach. And then we're gonna talk specifically about running good conversation. So my stock opener, and this is something I came up with for day game, but I also use it in most situations like nightclubs and stuff. My stock opener is, excuse me, I just saw you doing X and I had to come tell you Y. So the first part, I just saw you doing X, is a way of kind of warming up the situation a little bit. Imagine I would suggest, there's a girl in a cafe, and you know, she's in the corner and I'm over here and she's quietly eating her lunch, and I go over and go, you're really fucking hot. It's a little bit kind of creepy, it comes out of nowhere, it's too sudden. On the other hand, if you go over and you say, excuse me, I was just sitting over there and I couldn't help but notice you. I had to come and tell you that I think blah, 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 blah. That's the next part, right? But to say, you know, I just saw you sitting there, or excuse me, you know, I was just walking past and I noticed you, it kind of warms up the situation a little bit, okay? The second part is that I had to come tell you this, and that's the compliment part. So basically, you want to tell her that you think she's physically attractive. Now, the way I normally do that in day game is to say something like, I think you look absolutely beautiful, I think you look stunning, you look incredible, you know, but it's kind of like a slight gentlemanly romantic vibe. And, you know, I recommend to all of you guys if it's your first, say, 1,000 approaches or first 500 approaches, stick to the script. This opener has gotten me laid, this is like, thinking about, everyone I've been with, that opener probably accounts for about 70% of the sex I've had in my life. It's a good fucking opener. Okay, use it, all right? And it's a stock template. So